Hi, welcome to week 26. This is going to be a special one. We're on a road trip. I'm parked in a Tim Hortons, just waiting for the wife to come back with our coffee. So we're going to jump right into it. Hey, what are you doing back there? Want to say hi?
Hi, we are going to be filming at Portland event Port at Kakabaka Falls.
Oh yeah, we're going to Kakabaka Falls outside of Thunder Bay today. So we're going to quickly jump into what we bought in the last, since the last video. We bought $70 in fractional shares of Shopify and Nuvei, and then we bought $20 of Royal Bank, $20 of Brookfield Asset Management, and $20 in the railways, split up $10 each, Canadian Pacific and Canadian National. Sorry for the shaky camera. So our portfolio this week is just going to be scrolling across the bottom. Oh, knock at the door. So I'll give you some examples of the fee breakdown in a minute in part 2 of our video. Okay, so we're here in Winnipeg. Rio is just down for the count. He just had a fall playing hide and seek, so it's just going to be me.
Hey, me and Jordan. Hope I can be in the next video. Bye.
Anyway, I wanted to talk about mutual funds and why mutual funds are even still a thing. Here's the thing. It kind of goes hand in hand with the other item I wanted to talk about, which is why investing is not taught in schools, and the reason why, in my opinion, why mutual funds are still around is because it's not taught in schools, and most people just don't know. Because if you dug into the specifics of a mutual fund versus, say, an index fund or a ETF portfolio, there's no comparison. Mutual funds they're basically the same in principle. It's a basket of funds that you purchase all in one. So with one mutual fund, you're buying hundreds or if not thousands of companies. That's great. Same thing with an ETF, and even more so with an index fund, which is very low cost, as low as 0.03%, 3 basis points. Whereas with a mutual fund, sometimes mutual funds will just put you in an index fund, and you're still going to be paying 2 to 3%. So what does that mean? So $300 a year for every $10,000. So if you have $100,000 in a mutual fund, you're paying $3,000 a year. Whereas if you have that in an index fund at 0.03%, now I got to do some more math. You're paying $3 with an index fund. So some ETFs go as high as 0.8. I've seen. I own one that is 0.8%. That's carbon ETF. It's really the only way that you can currently invest in carbon credits, and it's so worth it. It's doubled in 1 year. So it all depends what you want to pay in fees, basically. Whereas mutual funds, you pay what you pay, and every year banks collect, I don't know the number, it's billions and billions of dollars of fees, unnecessary fees. You can tell I'm not very prepared for this video. I'm on vacation, so all my math is off. My numbers are kind of estimated on what I've read in the past. I don't have anything in front of me, but you can look it up. Actually, I'll pop it up on the screen while I'm talking, and I'll make myself look like an idiot. So yeah, there's really no reason to be in mutual funds anymore. Back in the day when you didn't have access to all this information at your fingertips, financial statements and whatnot, maybe there was a case for mutual funds and the fees associated with them. But now you can go online and you can get all the information you want, just a couple clicks of a button, and you can get the same thing as a mutual fund in an ETF for a fraction of the fees. So the second thing I touched upon, why investing is not taught in schools. Here's another, in my opinion, I think they don't teach it in schools is because they don't want you to know all this stuff. The rich people want to stay rich. They don't want new people to become rich. The best wealth creator in the world is investing, and they don't want you to know that. It blows my mind that they don't teach you that. They teach you all kinds of stuff that you're never gonna use. But the most important thing, investing for your future, they don't even touch upon in school. And I think there's a reason for that. It's because you can create so much wealth for yourself that, and they don't want that. They want you to, I'm not going to get into what they want, but it's now mutual funds and the lack of education and investing in schools. So you can fix both of those things yourself. There's plenty of resources online where you can teach yourself investing. I've taught myself. Everything I know I've taught myself through mostly YouTube, just reading through financial statements, read a lot of books. I'm self-taught. I don't have any financial background at all. So yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. So that's it, week 26. The next week, next video, week 28, will be out in a few weeks. This is also going to be from our trip. This is a cross-Canada trip that we're on right now. We just crossed the halfway point of Canada. That's just east of Winnipeg. There's a big sign. We took some pictures. Yeah, I'll throw some pictures up there. And so yeah, we'll probably be further west, maybe Saskatchewan, Alberta, when we record the next video. Hopefully Rio will be back. He's lying in the camper right now. I'll show you that while we're driving. And behind me, that's the Trans-Canada Highway up there. Yeah, it's a good trip. So yeah, so we are halfway through. That's week 26, 6 months along, and we have about $3,000. So that's as easy as it is. Just get started. $10 a week, $50 a week, $100 a week, whatever you can afford. But if you want to max out your TFSA, you're putting it about $130 a week or so, and that all grows tax-free in your account. So this $3,000, we've invested $2,600. We're about $2,800 now. So we made about $200. That's tax-free. We don't pay any tax on that. So down the line, when that's $20, $30, $40, $50,000 of profit, anytime you want to take that out in retirement or before, we can take it out tax-free. We don't pay any tax on that. That's the beauty of a TFSA. That's why you want to max that out, $6,000 a year, and it carries over. So if you've never used it, you have all those contribution limits going back, I think 7 or 8 or 9 years, and you can use all that. Personally, because of my age, I have a $75,000 limit. That's how much. That's the maximum. So if you've never used it and you're over a certain age, where you were over 18 when they began the TFSA, then you have $75,000 where you can put it in tax-free. You got to take advantage of that. That's number one. And number two, tax-free savings account is not a savings account. Don't just throw money in there and let it sit. You're not getting anything from that. Not even 1% that the bank would give you. It's an investing account. They should have called it the tax-free investing account, because that's what it's for. You put money in there, and then you buy stocks, bonds, ETFs, and whatnot. So you grow, everything that grows in there is tax-free. So, okay, thanks for watching again. And 6 months, we're doing good. We'll see you next week, week 28. We'll probably be in, well, we'll see where we are. I'll see you next video. Let me see if I can get Rio to say goodbye.